yogis, I am Crystal Gray. I'm a Yoga Club Tribe Leader, and I'm super excited to do my third installment for Sun Salutations. So in previous videos, I did Sun Salutation A for beginners and then intermediate, and now I'm moving on to advanced. So make sure that you can do both of those kinds of sun salutations easily before you move on to this one so that you don't hurt the body. Stay where it feels good for your body. You're never pushing towards pain. Poses don't have to look a certain way. It's all about feeling a certain way in your body and getting benefits from the pose. So if you're constantly going too far, you're actually going to progress slower because you'll be hurting your body. Coming into Tadasana, bringing your big toes together to touch. The heels can be up to 1.5 inches apart. Bring the weight back towards the heels, gently squeeze the quads, neutral pelvis, so let the tailbone be heavy. Draw the lower belly gently in and up and lift the entire rib cage, especially focusing here on the back body. So lift those back ribs up, breathing all the way up into the back of the heart. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. We're not pulling them down, you're just relaxing. Chin parallel to the ground, and reach the back of the crown of the head up. A lot of times whenever I say reach the crown up, people lift the chin. So reach from the back of the crown of the head, arms by the sides. You can have the hands touching the sides, or you can have them a little bit further away from the body, whichever feels better for you. Find your gazing point out at the horizon, called your drishti. This will help to focus your mind. And start to breathe in and out through the nose if that feels okay. As long as your nose isn't plugged up or you don't have a deviated septum or any sort of issue that prevents you from breathing this way, please try to do that. If it feels weird, that's okay. Just keep moving on with that breath. You can begin your Ujjayi or Ujjayi pranayama, valving the back of the throat. Making that ha sound. This breathing helps to cleanse and purify the breath as well as regulate the heart rate. It also gives your mind something to focus on, so it helps your mind not to wander so much. Okay, as you ground down, exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, let's let the arms go down by the sides today. Let the head hang loose. Inhale, come halfway up to monkey pose. So wherever you need to go to get a flat back, draw the shoulders away from the ears, bend the knees, plant the hands on your exhale. You can jump to chaturanga. So try not to jump to plank, which can jar the shoulders. Instead, jump here to 90 degrees, okay? So we'll hold here. This will tell you if you're ready to do this or not. If you can't hold it, maybe go back to the intermediate. And then as you inhale, push forward with the toes. Did you see how my toes uncurled? Push forward, lifting the chest forward and up. Belly button is in between the hands, okay? This is upward facing dog. The only thing that's touching is the tops of my feet. Reach the back of the crown of the head up. And then on your next exhale, engage your abs as you slowly push up and back. Instead of just kind of flipping through it, make sure that each movement correlates with the breath. Let the head hang. Roll the shoulders away from each other, squeezing them into the joints. Roll the forearms in, knuckles heavy. Letting the head hang, draw the low ribs in. Now walk the feet in a couple inches, big toes touch, bend your knees. Inhale, look forward. Now we'll practice something I like to call bunny hops. So at the end of the exhale, little or a big hop, and see if you could try to touch your booty with your heels. Do 3. You inhale, look forward with the knees bent. At the end of the exhale, hop. Eventually, maybe you can get a little hang time. And then after the third one, see if you can hop forward. So you want to land very lightly instead of really heavy. And by practicing those jumps, it'll help you to be light instead of low to the ground and heavy. Okay, so as soon as your feet land, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. Squeeze the legs together, look out. Inhale, circle the arms up over the head. Exhale, bring the hands down to the heart. Come back to your breath here. Feel free to take some cleansing breaths anytime you need to. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, let's do 2 more of those. I won't explain as much this time, so we'll just keep going. Exhale, ground down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Bend your knees. Exhale, hop to Chaturanga. Elbows squeeze in. Inhale, push through, upward facing dog. Shoulders roll back. Exhale, hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Remember that it's not important to jam the heels down into the ground, which can round the back and make the tailbone tuck under. Instead, you want to bend the knees a little bit, tip the pelvis up, and push into the knuckles. Now, if you can keep the tailbone lifting up as your heels are down, that's fine. Okay, but you want to try not to jam them down. So you shouldn't really have any wrinkles in the ankles. Walk the feet in a couple inches, big toes touch, bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. At the end of the exhale, float to the front. Inhale, lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Both arms go out to the sides. Pretend that mine's just going straight because of the wall. Exhale, hands to the heart. Find your gazing point. Come back to your breath here. Starting to get warm. And remember, whenever you're doing your Ujjayi breath, that the sound comes from the back of the throat, not the nose. If the sound comes from the nose, that's going to make you really tired. It's actually going to deplete your energy instead of give you more energy. All right, one more, Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, arms up, overhead, palms touch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, monkey. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, push through, upward facing dog. Exhale, slow, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Walk the feet in a couple inches, big toes touch, bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. At the end of the exhale, come to the front. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Ground down into the feet, look out. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart. Back to Tadasana, arms by the sides. Breathe here. So again, sun salutations are a great warm-up to do at the beginning of your practice before you start to get into other poses. If you guys have any questions or if you want to see any of us break down more poses or sequences, let us know and we'll be happy to do that. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Namaste.